Hey, Nina here, social media strategist, technical trainer, and owner of Nina Simone Consulting. So, this question comes from new business mastermind member and new graduate, Akira from Atlanta. And she was asking about the acronym that I used in the Pick Monkey Live course. So, I'm going to tell it to you. It's SMARTS with the S. And basically, it's tips for creating your logo. And I gave examples of Home Depot, Mac, and Macy's, where they each of them only use two colors. And they use their same colors and branding on their buildings, in their uniforms for their employees, their stores, how it's laid out. So, again, you just want to make sure that you're looking at your logo when you design it. With your smarts. So the S is for simple. Keep it simple. It doesn't have to be a lot going on. It doesn't have to be a lot of colors. If you look, there's a lot of brands that use one or two colors, maybe three. So make sure and keep it simple. The M is for memorable. You want to make sure when people see your logo that they remember what it's for, who it is. You don't want it to fade in the background, so you want it to be unique and memorable. You want to make sure it's appropriate for your brand. And I always use the saying, like, if you're maybe a life coach and you're offering coaching to someone, you don't want to use a bunch of bright colors and crayons in your logo because it's not for adults, for life coaching. If your brand is for children, then you don't want to use, dark colors and maybe a suit and a briefcase. So make sure that it's appropriate for your brand and your audience. The next one is R, so it's for reflection. Again, it has to be a reflection. The color, the size, the intent is a reflection of your brand. Okay, you want to make sure it's timeless. So there's a lot of trendy things that are going on, whether it's words or symbols or, hashtag. That's right now, everything's about hashtags and different things like that. Maybe not use a hashtag because you want something to be timeless. So if your company is going to last 10 or 20 years, you don't want to be the one that has the 2015 type logo. You could always rebrand, but you want to make sure and stay consistent. So make sure your logo is timeless. The last one is make sure it's social media approved. A lot of people are doing the longer in length logos, but what happens if you need to put something on Instagram? You need that little square. So you either want to have a symbol that you could put in that square that goes along with your logo, or you want to make sure your logo can fit in social media places like Pinterest. If you have a banner, that it's going to look right, because a lot of marketing now is done online. So if you look at my logo for Nina Simone Consulting, it does have kind of a square look, but I just use the little symbol on certain places, and then I use the words on other places. So I kind of separate it. So keep that in mind when you're kind of overlapping things and making it long in length and things like that. Make sure it's social media approved. So that is my smarts for creating your logo. Have a great night.